Hi all, today we'll discuss about Java with microservice and Spring Boot interview questions. So this is real-time interview questions related for freshers and experience with of Java with the Spring Boot microservices and all. So the first question is list down the advantage of microservice architectures. What all are the microservice architectures and all. The next question is what do you know about microservice? What is microservice and what all are the features of microservice? So the next question is what is the feature of microservice? And the next question is what all are the best practice to design a microservice? How we will design that? The next question is how does microservice architecture work? The next question is what are the pros and cons for the microservice architecture? The next question is what is the difference between monolithic SOA and microservice based architecture? Now the next question is what are the challenges you faced while work on the microservice architecture? Now the next question is what are the key difference between SOA and microservice architecture? Now the next question is what are the characteristics of microservice? Now the next question is what is domain driven design? When to use domain driven design in microservice based architecture? Now the next question is why there is a need for domain driven design? What is DDD? The next question is what is ubiquitous language? The next question is what is coupling? Next question is what is REST and RESTful and what are its uses in that? Why to use REST, RESTful and all. The next question is what do you know about a Spring Boot? The next question is what is an actuator in a Spring Boot? The next question is what is a Spring Cloud? The next question is what problems are solved in Spring Cloud? The next question is what is the use of web MVC test annotation in Spring MVC application? Now the next question is can you give me about REST and microservices? Now the next question is what is different type of test for microservices? Now the next question is what do you understand by distributed transaction? What is distributed transactions and all? Now the next question is what is an idempotency and where it is used? Now the next question is what is bonded context? Now the next question is what is two-factor authentication? Now the next question is what all are the type of credentials of two-factor authentication? Now the next question is what is client certificate? Now the next question is what is the use of fact in microservice architectures? Now the next question is what is auth? OAuth. Now the next question is what do you understand by contract testing? Now the next question is what is end-to-end microservice testing? Now the next question is what is the use of container in microservices? Now the next question is what is dry in microservice architecture? Now the next question is what is consumer driven contract CDC? Now the next question is what is the role of web RESTful API in microservice? Now the next question is what do you understand by semantic monolithic in microservice based architecture? Now the next question is how can we perform cross-functional testing? Now the next question is how can we eradicate non-determinism in test? Now the next question is what is the difference between mock and stub? Now the next question is what do you know about this Mac cons test pyramid? Now the next question is what is the purpose of Docker? Next question is what is canary releasing? Now the next question is what do you mean by continuous integration? Now the next question is what is continuous monitoring? Now the next question is what is the role of architectures in microservice architecture? Now the next question is, can we create state mechanism of out of microservice? The next question is, what is reactive extension in microservice? So these all are top 50 related for microservice interview questions with the help of Spring Boot, Java and all. So these all are the realistic interview questions, which is scenario based examples, questions and answers. So if you want, you can refer these questions and try to find the appropriate answer for this. Yeah, thank you.